we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the Golden State Warriors. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
Over the past 5 games, his assist totals have been slipping. He and his teammates just don't seem to be clicking right now. Hopefully that's something he can correct tonight.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. And for Utah, we've got Zion Williamson. Green out there with Ivy. Then it's Smith. And it's Dermonenko at the 5, down low. Oh, man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game.
Here we go.
But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses. Both ends.
Ivy outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Look, that's the strongest part of Ivy's game, making things happen off the drive.
Launches it. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Ivy's got his second basket.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this, wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Dermonenko. Can't get it to drop. Golden State has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And the Jazz haven't been past the second round since 2007. Now trying to build a contender.
Well, B.A., they know in the West that's a tall order. They got to be patient and build this thing from the ground up.
And Utah has possession. Following the score by Golden State. Pass to Smith. Fires from deep. And he buries his first look.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here's Ivy. Back to Smith. Williamson for 3. Another 3 for Utah.
Yeah, the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Out to the wing. Back to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yeah, with his bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I spoke to the Jazz head coach earlier. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Here's Green. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Stolen by Davis. Inside. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Green. Smith right side. Now here's Ivy. Just 5 to shoot. Picked by Smith. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And it's Green missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Davis, the pass to Udoka. Back to Davis. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. He's got 9.
Yeah, great decision there by Davis. He didn't like what he had inside, so he passed it back out.
And now the first time out called here for Utah. around the bend, here are the Western standings. You look at the Warriors, they're clinging on to the final playoff spot in the conference, trying to improve their position if possible. And checking out Utah, not posing much of a threat right now. Jazz trail by 5. Outside, Green. Picked by Smith. Ivy, left side. Will it go? The Warriors pull it in. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, where they beat the Jazz.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
Yeah, guys, I watched the film of that one, and they had great activity defensively. They need that again tonight.
Rebound, Anthony Davis. The Warriors lead by 5. And Jaden Ivey, we've seen him come a long way as a player, Coach.
Yeah, it took some time, B.A., but we're now seeing the full range of his talent. He can be a force on offense and an absolute pest on D.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Back to Williamson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Williamson's got 5 now.
Well, Zion's so hard to deal with inside, and he'll make the right play almost every time.
To the middle. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Pass to Davis. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It'll be on Zion Williamson, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Warriors, Anthony Davis, shooting 1.
That free throw good from Davis.
Quite simply, AD is one of the most impactful players in the league. Can take over a game on both ends.
Here's Ivy. Oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. We'll be right back with you shortly. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Jaden Ivey is out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Jabari Smith. Then there's Zion Williamson. That's the group for Utah right now. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Guys, back to you.
A scary thought. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Now here's Williamson. Turned in an outstanding game against Milwaukee. Ivy outside to the inside. In transition, here come the Warriors. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple. He's got 17.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And Utah calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you face that maybe the average fan doesn't know?
Well, look, I think the thing that fans really underrate about the game is how intelligent these guys are. So it's not really an issue that I face because I was lucky to have smart guys. But I think fans underestimate how much basketball intelligence factors in when you're talking about the best players in this game.
Williamson for three. Hits the three-pointer. Williamson's got 8 points.
Well, the three ball hasn't been a featured component of Zion's game. But with work, he can become capable from that.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Devin Vassell.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And there's the lob. Stolen by Vassell. Ivy finds Smith. Williamson outside. Utah moving the ball around. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And Vassell, the bucket on the assist by Smith. Vassell's got his first 2 points.
Vassell getting in there and grinding.
Banchero outside. Aggressive in the lane. Banchero.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Vassell outside. The three-pointer off the mark. The Warriors lead by 10. Here's Davis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Davis has got 7.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Down low. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
And he makes a first. It has been special watching Zion since he came into the league, hadn't it, Stan?
Look, B.A., I'll tell you this. Zion is unique in the way he plays the game. Not many guys are even capable of doing the things he does. Players like him don't come around often.
Williamson hits them both.
Well, with the way that Zion invites contact, he spends a lot of his time at the free throw line.
Pass to Claxton. To the inside. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Jazz trail by 12. Vassell outside. Here's Williamson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Second team foul. At the line for one, Corey Cameron.
One shot.
And the Warriors with possession here. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunks.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Green. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Stan, the end of the season is in sight, and some teams now desperate to get into the playoffs.
And when you're in that situation, you can feel the pressure when you're on the floor and in the locker room.
Take a break.
Those
Take a
guys
break.
know they're running
2
out of
shots.
chances to get to the postseason.
Free throw good. Green.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Green.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Udoka. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. And the Warriors lead by 12.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Vassell outside. Back to Green. Williamson outside. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Dumps it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Showing great vision that time. Zion delivers the ball exactly where it needs to be.
Jacks up a 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
Pass to Green. 41 seconds left in the first half of this game. Dermonenko, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Whitmore outside. And the 3-pointer goes. Whitmore's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Green. We've got 13 seconds left in the second. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Utah shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for your Jazz, Jalen Green. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Udoka. And that's not gonna go. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Up big because of their 3-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. Back to the game after this break.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for Golden State.
It's one-sided on the scoreboard. Also in the rebounding column. They're hammering on these guys. This is how you blow a team out.
Yep, secure.
Okay, let's take a moment now to celebrate our players of the... Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Warriors lead by 14. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. They set a pick. Shoots. Utah grabs the miss.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Now here's Ivy. He's closely guarded. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Green from the arc. Green, money from deep.
Yeah, Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Banchero outside. To the middle. Over to the wing. From the arc. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Williamson with it. 10 points for him. There's the screen. Ivy outside. Here's the 3. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, there's some flair to Ivy's game. That time he answers back.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Utah calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Time to check the NBA blocks leaders. Anthony Davis on top.
He changes more shots than he blocks, and he blocks a ton of them.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Ivy finds Smith. Back to Ivy. Williamson for 3. Warriors with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Davis with a screen on Ivy. Outside Davis. Off target from outside.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Fades away. The rebound by Udoka. The Warriors lead by 13. Inside. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Davis resolute with that and one.
And this is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Anthony Davis. at the line for one.
One shot.
That free throw good from Davis. Utah has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And look at Smith making the heads-up play, rolling into open position right on cue.
Here's Udoka. The three from Banchero. The shot no good. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Utah moving the ball around. Pass to Williamson. Clock at 6. Outside, Green. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Udoka. Nails it from beyond the arc. Udoka's got 9 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And that one's good. Williamson.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Warriors lead by 14. Pass to Udoka. From deep, Banchero. That shot missing. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Fades back. Udoka's shot is off. Utah's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Pass to Smith. Ivy outside. On the wing, Green. Clock at 4. Three-pointer. Kept alive. Smith. And the shot goes. Smith's gotten 4 this quarter.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Out to the right wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Warriors lead by 12.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found it. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
Here's Udoka. 9 points in the game. And he drops it in from the low post. 10 points for him.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
From deep three-point land. And here's Green from the arc. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be back in a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Jaden Ivey, Zion Williamson out there with Smith. Then it's Jalen Green, and it's Dermonenko at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Udoka. He buries it from 3.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Pass to Dermonenko. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Udoka. Rebounded by the Jazz. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ivey outside. Back to Smith. Pass to Williamson. Smith with a screen on Banchero. Tipped. In transition, here come the Warriors. Here's Davis. And Anthony Davis getting downhill in transition. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Jazz coach address his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Jazz trail by 13. Outside, Green going all the way to the rack. The 3 from Banchero buries it from 3.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Williamson outside. Back to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14. Uses the glass to drop it in.
And this is Green's role, an active scorer who doesn't lack confidence firing from the mid-range.
Davis with a screen on Smith. Pass to Davis, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. And a look now at the Utah Jazz's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll match up against De'Aaron Fox and the New York Knicks. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Brandon Ingram and the Portland Trail Blazers.
This road stretch could be rough. They just haven't executed at all away from home. So they're going to have to figure out those problems and figure them out soon.
Udoka's shot is off. Jazz trail by 14. Green, the pass to Smith. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
There's a screen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Now Ivy. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Here's Udoka. Davis with a screen on Green. He fires. Ooh, rise and fire.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ivy. Smith outside. Ivy up top. Oh, he missed the jumper. The Warriors lead by 12. Here's Banchero. The shot is money.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Timeout, Jazz. Jacks up a 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
A versatile guard. Ivy shows you his floor awareness with the impressive kick out there.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Knocks down the trifecta.
With all the attention AD draws, if Davis moves the ball, good things will happen.
Now here's Ivy, tightly guarded. Banchero pulls it down. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. We've got 1:08 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Fires the 3. Cash from downtown.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Warriors.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, BA. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Now Banchero. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Oh, touches it off the glass.
You know, Zion doesn't get enough credit for how he shares the ball. He is a really good passer.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Anthony, it was a great team victory tonight. What satisfied you most about this win?
We just played hard. You know, we just played for each other. The ball was moving, wasn't sticking. And, you know, guys made the right plays. You know, and that's what we've been doing all night, all season. And you know, I'm just glad we came out with the win.
Selfless basketball is a beautiful thing, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now to present our player of the game.